Hello Internet, welcome to Jamiljiral. I am Jamil Silva and I'm preparing for you a tutorial discussing the Caldigit device. This is a storage system that is very professional, it's a very serious equipment when you want to store and back up your pictures, your folders, your videos. But before I discuss about this device, I want to explain how it works because it will turn the two disks. It has two hard disks. You have models with more than two, but in this model I only have two hard disks. It will transform the disk in RAIDs, RAID 0, RAID 1 and JBod. And I want to explain you first. I will prepare small tutorials explaining first the RAID 0 and then the RAID 1 and then JBod, so that you can, when I'm going to talk about this device, you know what I'm talking about and you can choose if you're going to use the RAID 0, RAID 1 and RAID and JBod. And I hope to see you in this tutorial. This is the first episode that I'm going to talk about the system of Caldigit, the way that this device formats the hard disks that you have here in this device. And I'm going to talk about all of them so that you can decide if you want RAID 1 or RAID 0 and JBod. In this episode I'm going to talk about RAID 0. Well, let's try to understand what it does. Of course, the system is not the RAID 0 is a system that is normal and many people use this even outside this device. But as I'm talking about a device for photographers to back up their system and to use their files, I'd like to discuss this deeply about this Caldigit device. Well, let's go to RAID 0. In RAID 0, you need to have at least two hard disks. When you insert hard disk in this device, it will automatically format the disk for RAID 0. And if you want RAID 1 and JBod, you have to use the configurations in this device. But for RAID 0 is a factory setting. Once you insert the two disks, the device will prepare the disks to use the RAID 0. Let's see what happens in RAID 0. You have two disks in here, and the device will prepare the two disks to work as one disk. So if you have 2 terabyte disks in here, then it will format the disks in 4 terabyte disks. Then you will have more space. And when you send a file to this device, it's interesting because the file that you are going to send to this device will be split, and part of this device will be sent to hard disk 1 and the other part will be sent to hard disk 2. Then you will have the same file, the same picture, the same movie in 2 disks, part in disk 1 and part in disk 2. Well, it's quite interesting because in this way you're going to have a faster access of this file, because here, as if you would have two people working in the same job, and of course when you have 2 people doing the same job, it will finish faster. And then this is what's going to happen in RAID 0. 2 disks working to deliver the same file, to transfer the same file. Well, let's see the advantages of this system, the RAID 0. The advantage is that you're going to use both disks. Both HDDs will be used. Then if you have 2 terabytes here, it will transform and you have you're going to have one big disk with 4 terabytes. And then you're going to use all the 2 hard disks. And another advantage is that it's going to be faster, because you're going to have 2 disks delivering the same file, because part of the file will be in disk 1 and part of the file, and the other part of the file will be in disk 2. Well, let's go to disadvantages. The disadvantage for RAID 0 is that you don't have any protection at all, because part of the file is one disk and the other part is the other disk. It doesn't have any kind of backup. You have no protection. In this sense, you have double chance to lose your files, because if just one of the disks, one of the hard disks fail, you're going to lose you're going to lose all of your files. You're going to be prone to lose your files twice compared to one disk, because if one of the disks fail, you're gonna lose everything. And another disadvantage that I can think about this system for Caldigit is that the disks are depending on this device. If you take just one of the disks and insert in the computer, it will not work, because it has just the partial files that you store there, and it will be only talking to this device. It will work only inside of this device. And if one of the disks fails, you cannot just replace the disk that failed with another one, because the system will format the whole disks. The two disks can transform in one disk, and you're going to lose all of your files. Well, to whom is this system advised for? Well, RAID 0 is advisable if you need speed to transfer your files, especially if you work with video and lots of pictures. If you are transferring lots of files and you need speed, this is device for you. Not the device, actually, this is the system that you can program this device. And if you have those files backed up in another device, then you could use this RAID 0 system. And if you also have all of the files that you need most that you have in another device, and you really are using these files all the time, you need them there all the time for you, need the files ready for you to use, and you need speed, this system is for you. Then you may choose RAID 0 for you. Well, so you can say that RAID 0 is basically speed and no protection. If you want speed, RAID 0, but be aware of that you won't have any kind of backup. In our next episode, I'm going to talk about the RAID 1 for Caldigit.